get your group.
All right.
Get your group.
Yes.
Julie, get your group to one.
Okay. Here, I think I left that paper. Now, American child, smile, American child.
Okay, is this your group?
No, wait, there's people still getting off the bus.
No, I'm the ones going inside.
Okay.
I know there's still people coming off the bus.
Oh, okay.
Why
So,
the medical
but two
child
people are the ones that whose names I read off.
We're gonna do that, and we have the piece of grant.
You were on the video.
The people are going to and he's the reason that I felt that we could make this videotape because he was going to talk to Schultz. And the thing about it is,
Harry Ward!
Year anniversary. We made our tape Harry 19. And I'm so excited.
Why don't I get a bunch of your students? When you come, how long are you going to be in there?
I don't know. I figure it's 15 minutes at the most.
Because what I'm going to have to do is get all of your students out after you're through, all of you out here together for a group picture of the embassy in the background.
All right, I'm taking in 12.
Okay.
And the other children are waiting outside.
Why don't I? Why don't you look like you're looking into the embassy there? Hey, Julie, looking over this direction. Over here. Don't look
Now, what are you going to say? Afterward, you and the ambassador have the same first name.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay, shall we go?
Certainly. Now, I hope, let me go over this, make sure I have everything straight. That the NBC, or the CBS, the Channel 4 stays outside, but my friend can take a videotape
Oh yeah,
inside.
we discussed it, right?
Okay, and then the thing that I want to know is, she's going to want to share this. Is this videotape she does, is this to be shared? Like our TV station at home is going to want to see what she takes.
Well, you told me that this would be for your kind of private consumption,
All
right?
right, and that's what okay, so this is to be kept private.
Yeah.
All right, and what about the photographs?
Well,
We have our own photographer, we're to keep this, that's going to be hard to keep that private, so I want to, I came to establish trust. We will do what you say.
okay, come on, let's go in.
All right.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm ready to get a picture.
Come on, Jill. Come on, where are 15?
Yes.
This man I talked to on the phone. I don't, it's just,
Okay, is the whole group in here?
Do we have all 15?
Yeah, good.
Is this it?
My name is Andrei Sorostai. I'm the secretary. Pleased to meet you, sir. I'm the first secretary of the Soviet Union Embassy, and my ambassador instructed me to receive you. And I would like to say to you that we are delighted to meet you. And you are most welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's a president. I give that me to this. And anyway, we know those who are working in the field actually lead a small part of Russian territory. And I'm very sure we do Help yourself. Please, someone. Yeah. It's the Russian candies. I hope you will like it.
That's a nice thought. I have a tissue in my pocket. And what's in this one? Down in there, just one. No, there isn't. There isn't? Here it is, you're right.
I mean, we got my old friends, you know? I thought, I just know that they...
Sorry, I'm keeping you waiting so long.
Thank you. I don't have a car.
No, it's okay. Oh, really? They just started producing a new
This is
Coke.
my...
I don't like it.
That's why
The way I like those Coke.
my poor sons. But, you know, I want to say, I didn't know how much time we have now. He's my oldest son, and I have 3 more sons who came to help with the boy children. And then we have 11 parents, and Arlene is a teacher. Three is our friend. Her niece is in our class. So she came to and tell us how it's
From
our
California. Where's your niece in California? Where?
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. I recently been to California. I've been to San Francisco, Los Angeles. I remember Santa Monica. I mean, you didn't?
Girls, you're settled. I will go ahead. I just have a few things I wanted to tell you, and a couple of the children have things they want to give. Did the piece of graham get around so we can bring it over? Kelly does. Kelly? All right. If you want to give this to, you have to tell me what your name is.
My name is Andrei Parastai.
My name is
My first name is Andrei.
Andre.
We have
Ah.
totally. Oh, that's fine. Thank you. All right. Do you want to explain to Andre what we do with those? Please take it. What making people
Thank you. Thank you.
Kelly, you know. Okay, I want you to tell me what color this
Yeah,
is.
it's in Russian. Yes. Please.
Well, we also have.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, we started this recently. Why don't you stand up there beside Kelly? You come in.
Well, turn it this way for Arlene. Arlene's got the hand.
Turn the other way.
Yeah, this is it right
Look like a percentage.
Smile! You're so
This is a good day. That's a smirk. That's a smile.
Kelly, that's
A little more, Kelly. A little more. Let's see. Okay. Keep smiling, Kelly. Look up.
Don't look down, look up.
Ready? Okay, ready? Good. Beautiful. Thank you.
I have a daughter of 15.5 years old, actually, you know, and she's me emotional.
My children in the world. And Tim, would you like to present? This is the videotape of what a living human piece of
Thank you very much.
All right, you ready to get your picture taken? You can talk about it.
Tell us what's on it. How we started it.
We started at almost at the beginning of the middle of the school year, and we was sort of rowdy and stuff. So Miss Hika started talking about peace, and we now we behave better because we've done all this and we feel proud about it, and we like beginning to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I know. The other thing was, he was right. They were starting to feel rowdy. First of all, we wanted them to feel good about themselves. And then they started to feel so good about themselves that they were a little inconsiderate of their friends. So we decided to talk about getting along together and to be peaceful. And then we decided that being peaceful with one another would be the same thing as nations being peaceful with one another.
And I hope that your visit to the Soviet embassy will somehow symbolize or it will mean the beginning of your future diplomatic careers, if you are interested. Be diplomats.
They would be marvelous.
That's right, I'm sure they will.
They really have learned, and we've seen from the beginning, and like Tim said, now we do live peacefully now, Tim, don't we? And what would you say is the key to living peacefully with your fellow students?
I'd say that what we do to have peace with them is like we don't like usually argue as much as we did. Like they'd say something, we'd say it was wrong.
And so now what would
We
you
just
say?
go along with it. And I said we can get together better than have more friends.
Right, and what about our rights? How does talking about rights help us to have peace?
Because sometimes when you do something, it takes away right for you to like. Whenever we did something like that, we gotta check that if it was bad enough, and we'd have to stay 5 minutes in the recess. That took away our right to have.
Right. What if you get infringed on somebody else's rights? What if you did something on somebody else's rights?
If you promise on somebody's rights, they should have the right to like tell the teacher that they didn't like it. Then, like you said, like you're a redneck or something, and it ain't true because you hurt somebody's rights.
All right, no put downs, right? But the thing that I was looking for a formula for peace, and because I thought Einstein had the formula for what is disturbing our peace. So I thought what we need was a balance, and the formula I came up for peace after living with the boys and girls for a year. First of all, we started with truth and trust, and that's where I see our countries now. That basically we need to learn to trust one another, and I think we're both on the same level, And after the boys and girls learned to trust me, and I trusted them, we were headed for peace. So the formula came out that peace equals love of yourself, because that's what we had to learn first, and love of others, and then that would be over rights, respect, and responsibility. And when that formula is in balance, you have peace. And that's what works with the boys and girls. If they're not feeling love of themselves, then I have to take them aside and help them with that. If they're not feeling love of their other person, I have to take the boys and girls together so that they start to love one another. And usually that has to do with their rights, respect, and responsibility. So I feel that out of this little class, maybe we have the formula for the constructive weapon of love compared to the destructive weapon of the nuclear. And I know Einstein didn't mean it to be destructive, he meant it to help. Well, I could talk all day. Now, what I want to tell you is my son. So this little peaceogram was from the children of Delaware to the children of the world. And the important thing about it is, we want you to take it back and share it with your children, and hopefully they'd send us maybe a return message.
Sure. May we have your address of your school?
Okay, this is our address.
Can you put your name?
Okay, and then here's my name, Julie Seagrass, and then that's all you need is Congress School, Delaware, Ohio, USA, because that's our school. But the thing about the peaceogram is it's to the children of the world, and we have decided you are the first country to receive it, because we feel that when your country and our country, when your country and our country have peace, the other countries will be like the little brothers and sisters. They'll start having peace too. And I think the world is looking to us, and I think we can show them the way. We are the leaders, we are the strength, and we are the blessed ones with our great people, with our great resources, and that we will do this leadership. And that's what Andre Gromyko, last year I said that Andre Gromyko might be for George Shultz. And I said, I think that's neat. We should send them each a message. So we made this peaceogram. And we made it on November 19th, 1984. And And so I thought that's going to be so wonderful. Well, we would like, of course, to take the state first and go ahead and take the United Nations. We want you to have it first because we feel that the whole world is being. And someone does it great. And and our news company that's outside took him. They sponsored the trip, and they said, we're going to go November 20th to the Soviet Union. We'll take your tape. And something happened that they couldn't go. So we didn't know how to get the tape to you. And we didn't think that it would do to send it in mail because there's so much mail. So we wanted to deliver it to you personally. So when I found out I was winning the Peace Award, the Peace Award from the Teachers Association at the convention, I wanted to bring the children, and then we would give you the tape because we made a message to the children of the world, and you're first. Now we have to take it to the rest of the world, but we are fulfilling our commitment.
Are you planning to visit the house?
Well, actually, the White House isn't able to see us. We said we came to Washington D.C. and the congressmen are on recess for the holiday, and the president was going to be recessed, but the Soviet Union was going to see us.
Sure, you are most welcome.
I thought that was wonderful.
Because what you are doing is so dear to us, you know, and you are most welcome. And I hope it will be not the last time you are here. Probably there is a possibility that you will visit the Soviet Union or...
We never thought this would be possible. When she called me a month ago and said, this is what we're going to do, I said, yes. I was very negative. I did not think it would happen. So
I can assure you that you will be helpful, you know, and the city will do its best if you will include it in your plans.
Well, and you know, we all love our children. We all love our people.
Sure.
And I think that all we need to do is to see one. When my boys and girls have an argument and they can't get along, the thing that solves it is to bring them together. They look in each other's eyes and they hear what each other has to say, and then they love each other again. So it feels the same way with the big countries. And we're all headed the same direction. So my next project is that the 21st century be the century of peace. And I think when our children learn these peace techniques, then in the year 2000.
And 21st century will belong to you.
And
you are the future leaders.
And our leaders are going to keep the world safe so that you can be leaders then.
And we would like to present to you some records of Russian music, folk songs. Take it for those who are not here, you know, probably.
How wonderful.
Thank you very much. That is wonderful because Russia has a marvelous.
I think everyone should have.
Thank you. And music is the universal language. And that music will bring us together, bring us all together. It's beautiful.
Then you will trade between yourself and Shelley Harding.
Thank you very So I heard that's a 1/2 inch. I don't know whether
Some popular
play that right now. They can put it on.
songs, although you will find it very different from what your musical tradition is.
well, my children are in band and music fun.
And Mrs. Huff is the lady who, well, she didn't make the T-shirts. We bought the T-shirts.
Which design?
One of our students designed the piece, though, and she would like to for you to take this to your ambassador.
Oh, thank you.
Ribbon.
Thank you.
Do you think that would fit him?
Got it, baby.
Okay, you want?
Sharon?
He's rather big, I believe it.
It's an extra large with the name of our town on the back.
Thank you very much.
Okay?
The other thing I have to tell you is we have a paired project in Delaware, Ohio. Did I tell you that we're paired with Olympians?
With opium?
Ground Zero fair.
Ground Zero pair. But our city, Delaware, Ohio, has just been paired with Olympians, and we sent them a package of memorabilia from Delaware. We haven't heard from them yet, but that was another thing that the children weren't really involved in, but another group in Delaware is anxious to make friends with cities. And we want to invite the officials and the business people and the teachers, and then we want to have an exchange with Omutnets so we can become more friendly.
What's the name of the town?
It's Omutninsk. It's a very small because it's small like our town. It's near
Okay.
Gorky.
Next,
Near
let's
Gorky.
Near
figure it
Gorky.
out once again. Yes.
Omutninsk. See, we're a very small town.
Omutninsk.
Omutninsk. You know
I
it?
wonder where did you find this name?
We went to the ground zero people, and they found a town that was about the size of ours. We're very small.
Is it what part of the country it is?
All right.
It's near Gorky.
Gorky, is it in the foot of the mountains?
Urals?
No, Gorky. Gorky is on the Volga River.
Yeah.
It's not on the foot of the mountain.
Well, I don't know very much about it. Some of the teachers in our city has a university, Ohio Wesleyan University.
We'll try to find out and we'll send you the brochures.
Oh, that would be wonderful. They would be so excited because we made a videotape of a celebration on a Sunday. It was December time. And the idea is to encourage our cities to appreciate one another. And as you, as the leaders, are looking at the tables, and looking at our to make peace is 2 minutes to live. It's the arms, talks, the de-escalation of harmful substance, while the other is going on. And of course, we can't do anything about the peace table, but we can do our part as peace people and to live the peace. And that's what the boys and girls said on the videotape. We will live peacefully. And if everybody lives peacefully, then the tables will be easy, you see. So that's the kind of peace project that we bring to you. Let me see. Oh, we have a badge, a button. Lori?
So we know what group you're with and have peace on it.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you.
Okay, Lori.
Picture.
Stephen.
Stand up there.
See, he has a little girl too.
Would you like to show the button? Please. Okay. Oh, that's lovely. Ready?
Thank you, Lori. Her brother is older, and he wasn't in the class, but he was a few years ago. Now, I have to tell you one funny story, because Americans are funny. That's the only thing that keeps me going. And we made some other buttons. Jimmy, you want to come here and show us your button? And they said, I can't give you this because it has a mistake on it. The same little boy did this, but do you see what's wrong? Well, see, good. The end is, well, when the lady who made them did this, she said, only, she said,
Yeah, me.
she turned the N around.
But I believe it's right. You know, me.
It is?
You see?
Is this all right?
Because I didn't put it on the shirt. I was going
Okay,
to put it on
so
the
we
shirt.
thought
and
it should
it
look
was wrong.
like this.
Yeah, but it is like this.
It's just, but she turned it around because she thought it wasn't right.
Could I have a look? Yeah, everything is perfectly okay.
No.
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 Буква И написана как латинская «Р».
Вот все равно, по-русски все равно это есть.
Нет. У нас палка снизу вверх, да, у них сверху вниз. Okay, the second letter, yeah, you wrote it like the Latin M,
Yes.
and the Russian E goes
Jimmy, you want to
vice versa.
give this to
But you know, it
the
takes
folks.
some attention to understand.
Well, the funny thing was that the old folks, we didn't have much time, so we sent the buttons to the old folks home. And they were going to make them because they do that for a project. And so she thought she was helping us by straightening out the end. So she turned it around.
That was great.
And they said, well, you can't give that to the Russians. They'll think you didn't know. And I said, well, maybe they'll laugh and understand it was a joke. I usually make at least several big errors a day. Well, let's see. Did I remember everything to share? Good idea.
Sir, would you allow them to ask you a question, girls in Russia? You asked me how many questions on the way here from Ohio.
Yes.
Well, Well, I wonder what the boys and girls in Russia drink. If they drink Coke and 7-Up?
Yeah, they drink Coke and 7-Up, and also, you know, there are. We have got
Where the
honored guests. And, yeah.
Yes, you may ask.
Can, is the gorgeous. It's like walking into Dr. Zhivago.
Okay, Jill, I need your pieces. Jill, why don't you come down here and step beside the man? Yeah, that's good. Can you get them? Yeah, I need to put them. Well, hold, unfurl the banners front.
Here, I'll take the banner.
Unfurl them.
She said she's to fit in the middle of them.
Upside down.
You hold the hand, and put it down so you can see Matt's face. Okay, it's really close.
That's the kind of mushroom you need. That's good.
Open up the banners. That's good. I'm sure that's good. Matt, down. Sarah and Matt's body.
This is the first time the children
Good, perfect.
I couldn't hear.
Well, we need to do something next year.
Right.
I think Moscow would be nice.
Moscow would be one.
Moscow in June should be lovely.
I think, I,
Wait a minute, whoa, just a moment, I'll get
I know you. I have no doubt about that, you know? That's why I'm going to talk to Ronald. Say, you do your share, sir. I know. And in studying history, I mean, I understand why. I understand why. We haven't always been
get out.
armed for great,
We'll hold it out.
You'll take it out.
Here, right here.
Six or seven floor.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, it's a biker that was rolling. I was taking photographs. This biker was rolling.
Everybody say peace.
And we're looking forward to meeting some Russian
Thank you for your
children.
patience and understand that peaceful fight would have been much more interesting for you. But you must be serious.
No, see, who said that the Russians didn't have a sense of humor? Right? We do. I'm just so excited. That's the most wonderful news, I think. I've never met him. I just have this.
On your mind.
Okay, your notebook, honey? You got a notebook?
Thank you. Let's see, but I'm trying to get. I got the. It's so hard. The light, in order to get up high, the light is interfering. Look at all that guilt.
What is, Julie?
Well, not right this instant. Later.
I asked you on a bus.
I made a promise to everybody.
Get in if I don't. Take pity.
I'm supposed to be there at 10:30, 11.
I'm going over to UPI.
Well, you can just give me the bill and I can.
Oh, I want to say who was Julie.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I want to leave you today. What were you hoping to accomplish when you came here today?
I wanted to personify an American teacher and a mother sincere, and I think that our American country is sincere, and I think that the Russians are sincere. I think that basically we all have fears, and that we need to protect ourselves at this point because has been a loss of trust and a distance between the countries, and love can't exist when there's this distance. So people come together, they love each other. Trust takes time. There have been a lot of things that have happened between our countries that have lessened our trust. So we need to build our trust. You can't start working with peace until you have trust. I'm not saying you shouldn't have peace now, but you have to do it simultaneously. And I wanted to come as a mission of peace, but it starts with truth and trust. And I wanted to establish I guess, of trust.
Who did you see and what happened inside?
Well, I saw the first secretary, and his name is Andre, and I can't pronounce his last name. I've never seen it in print. And we also saw the public relations man, who is Anatoly Kristolev, I guess, Kristolev. And those were the two people who met with us in a large meeting room, and they were so warm and open. They had soft drinks for the children, Coke and 7-Up, and they had Russian candy. They were very at ease. They did not rush us. They were very personable, and there was a definite warmth in the room. This is one thing that the children, so often we as adults think we have the answers, but what we need to do is listen to the children. They're very uncomplicated, and they are truthful, and they haven't learned some of the devious methods in life yet. So children seem to bring us all down to that level that we need to be, of open and honest. It was a very warm reception, and he was very, he had plenty of time. He listened to the children. He was happy to receive them.
Did he speak to them?
He spoke to them, and he showed us the other reception room that they meet the top officials. He spoke to them as several of the children presented him with different things, and he was very attentive, very warm. You would have thought the man had nothing else to do today but meet us.
What would you like to see come out of this?
Well, I would like to see a new warmth and trust between our countries. And I know our leaders are not in a position to do what I did. I have nothing to lose. I'm not responsible for all the lives in my country. I can be open and honest. And while our leaders are doing what they have to do, then the rest of us can start building peaceful relationships toward one another. And that's the purpose of our videotape. And we want to share our videotape with other people so that other people will have peaceful projects. Albert Einstein said that if 5% of the people think peace, we'll have peace. So while the people of our countries who are in the leadership roles are meeting and talking about the nitty